As a kid, some of my favorite cartoons were
Captain Planet, he's our hero.
Oh yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
and of course
Rescue Rangers, when there's danger, no, it never fails.
yes, the only thing better than a Chip and Dale cartoon was actually playing the game on the NES. This platformer was developed by Capcom and released in 1990. The same team developed DuckTales and the Mega Man series for the NES. In the early 90s, Disney games were indeed extremely popular, as most of these esteemed developers were tasked with bringing these characters to life. Where you had Chip, the no-nonsense, fedora-wearing chipmunk leader of the Rescue Rangers, whom often get frustrated by Dale's foolish antics, but which would also know to rely on each of his friends to take on the dangers of the criminal underworld. Dale was Chip's buck-toothed best friend, which in the animated series pointed out had a thing for red Hawaiian shirts. Although less intelligent than his straight-laced counterpart, Dale's always demonstrated his outright heroism when his friends were in trouble. The mouse named Gadget Heckwrench notifies the rest of the team that their human neighbor Mandy has lost her kitten, and the Rescue Rangers all agree to help track down the missing pet. Gadget, Monty, and Zipper scout ahead while Chip and Dale begins investigating the lab of Professor Norton Nimnall, a known criminal and the creator of several robotic dogs who have recently been spotted around the city. After completing the first level, however, Fat Cat appears and tells the team that there was in fact no missing cat, and that he instead used the story to trick them to kidnap Gadget. The rest of the game focuses on the duo's attempt to save her. Man, I'll never forget playing this game growing up, where I'd only be allowed to play once I've done all my chores. Yep, I had a strict mom. Well, she pretty much raised me and my two brothers, so yeah, we'd often clash that would want to play either Street Fighter 2 or watch those old TJ Hooker reruns. This was back in like 95. Well, my oldest brother has since passed away in 2004, but it's still these small things that I remember. It's hard to explain to people how certain games trigger certain memories and feelings. The subsequent title was released back in 94 and started off with the Rescue Rangers disarming a bomb in a restaurant. Apparently the bomb was a distraction caused by some Willy Rabbit because Fat Cat was busy stealing some urn of the pharaoh at the docks. The urn is capable of unleashing a bunch of evil spirits, which it does, so it's up to the Rescue Rangers to destroy the urn and defeat Fat Cat before he uses its powers to control the world. The second game is still regarded as one of the rarer NES titles to date, and this could mostly be due to Capcom's unfortunate timing of releasing it at the tail end of the NES's life cycle and the beginning of the SNES's success. But regardless, the sequel also played a key role in defining the NES series for me personally. This retro rewind is a dedication to the funny and heroic Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers and the awesome childhood memories they created.